So we're going to try to take this latch off, see if I can get more stuff out. Okay, as you probably, if you watched the last video about the hardtop, installing and uninstalling, and then also give you a tour of the damage in my top, that same day I decided to go ahead and start cutting it open and cleaning it out. And it was pretty nasty. You know, it's kind of sad because for the most part the cloth looks great, but the inside was just completely urine and poop soaked. And you can see this stuff's all stuck together, and just the smell was atrocious. It's pretty bad. So I just kind of meticulously went through and took my time cutting this stuff all out so I wouldn't screw anything up. But it was pretty, all of it was really destroyed. And the 3 bows that this thing has were actually rusted, and I'm guessing from the urine. That's the only thing I can think of. It's not like the top was getting wet underneath. And then I'd kind of vacuum a little bit and get some of the stuff out. And I did document, I took lots of pictures in case the upholsterer needs to see those. But just kind of went through and kept cutting more and more sections out, and then cleaning as I went. I was a little nervous to kind of just rip it all out, but and it was all really stuck to the bottom as well, and pretty nasty. So you can see here I have the 2 bows on the top. It would be the right side of the picture. Those are 2 of the bows laid out, still connected to their material. And then in this picture, or in this video here, I'm actually cutting those out and saving them for him. And at this point, I've got pretty much most of it out. There's still cloth along the sides, and there's two plastic, I guess you call them long tabs that connect on the bottom and the top. So as you can see, I made some progress here. The cloth had 3 points, and these 3 bars went across it, and apparently there was so much pee in here that these are rusted, which is lovely. And this is the piece that was right here, and I got all the insulation and all that other stuff out of here. I still got to re-vacuum it, and I'm going to try to get these side pieces off too. We'll see how that goes. And at this point, I've got obviously the top, or the front part of it off, the leather piece, and the 2 sides, and then I also ripped out the rest of the cloth. And I was just trying to get as much of the stuff out of the holes as I could, but I mean there's so much in there, as you'll see from the second part of this video when I was cleaning this stuff out using water. It was amazing how much was in there. Hey guys, I am on the way currently to an upholstery shop that I've never been to. Haven't talked to them. I just want to go over there and get a quote for the hardtop. And as you can probably see from the GoPro angle there, I have it on the car right now, and I've got it completely gutted, that you probably would have seen by now earlier in the video. I have no idea what this is going to cost me, so I'm hoping $500 or less, but I think I'm probably dreaming when it comes to that, but we're going to give it a shot. So it's pretty interesting. Even with everything for the most part out of this top, it still stinks, which is really a bummer. So I want to get it over there, and I'm hoping they give me good news and I can just leave it and be done with it. So I don't have to put it back on the car again. Hey guys, so I just met with Dave from his upholstery shop there. I met him and his wife. They both seem super nice. Got a quote of $400 to completely redo the hardtop, and I thought that was awesome. I was expecting a little bit more, to be honest with you, so I'm very happy with that. And he's going to redo it in suede to match basically just the stock form of what it looked like. And I made an appointment for the 14th, which I believe is, I think it's next Tuesday. So I should have some video of the new top fairly soon. Hey guys, so today I decided to tackle cleaning out this top. I've been kind of picking my brain trying to figure out how I was going to get everything out of here. And I could not figure out anything else other than to spray it out with kind of power wash it. Tried to vacuum it, couldn't get it all out. So I spent today really going after it with the hose and trying to avoid hitting the back area, kind of like the quote-unquote speaker area. Try not to get that wet. And as you'll see here in a minute, and as I kind of said at the beginning of the video, I decided to take the hinge off so that I could get the water to drain easier, and then just kind of flipped the top around and around in different directions and tried to, and you'll see there's a bunch of stuff that just keeps continually coming out, and I'm honestly amazed at how much stuff continued to come. You can see all the rat's nest and the seeds and the poop right there. It's lovely stuff. But so I started with the top facing down and sprayed back and forth on both sides, and trying to push, and I would bang on the sides of the top trying to get the stuff to drain down, and that seemed to work pretty well. However, it like I said, it just kept coming and kept coming, and here you can see just spewing out. The water was kind of dingy and nasty as well. So the field mice really had a good time living in this thing. So at this point here, I decided that I was going to put some tape over that middle hole so I could get the water level to come up a little bit, and then kind of force the seeds to float out of the other holes. And this actually worked pretty well. I was able to get a little bit more stuff out.
Doesn't have to work perfectly, but...
So here we go, continuing on with the spraying down the sides. And then again, just kind of flipping the top around to get a different angle on it. I almost bit it. That little exercise mat there got really slippery, so that was close. That would have been a bad day had I dropped the top. I guess I wouldn't need to have spent $400 to get the inside redone had I have dropped it. And once I kind of got it where I wanted it, a little dancing here, I went ahead and started working on this hole from this side. And it kind of worked going from hole to hole, kind of spraying it, and kind of force some of the stuff out. Now here, I am actually have it on its side, and this ended up being fantastic. I could really cause the water to jet around. There goes a big seed. I could really cause the water to jet around and push the stuff out. And then I took some I think it's Clorox, sprayed it on all the holes, and then continued to flush it out. And I did that on both sides. And really I got to the point where I think I got 99% of the stuff out. I'm going to mess around with it again a little bit tomorrow and just make sure I do have everything out. And then I'm going to scrape off the rest of that tape residue that's on the inside of the metal part of the top. But thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode of Top Revival. Cheers.